Our friend Richard Ticcato, the Richard Ticcato Companies is here. 704-800-4719. So what's up with the feds?
The feds have lowered the rate at more than we thought they would. So that means it's a time to refinance your home. Get out of your high mortgage rate that you received over the past few years when you bought a house. We'll do a rate and term. It's very simple, very inexpensive, and you won't even have to have a house payment until 2025.
It's crazy. So call them today, 704-800-4719 or homewithrichard.com for the Richard Ticcato Companies.
Richard Ticcato Companies, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. A new call and text the show option where you can send us a text or leave us a voicemail, which we may even use on the show. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Breaking and Entering Christmas with our charity Peyton's Promise is sponsored by Lily and Grace. Lily and Grace is a one-stop shop for the exquisite home, furniture, decor, and more. Located at Langtree, lilyandgrace.com.
Available whenever you want it on the TJ and Riggins app. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
There's a trend on the internet that's been going around for a couple years, and people are so proud that they take part in it. It's the candy tax on their kids at Halloween, which I know the idea of that has been around for a long time, but people are bragging about it on social media, especially TikTok. Yeah, we do a candy tax in our house on Halloween night because it's good that they learn the lesson about how taxation works. And so I typically take 30% of their candy, and that's for me and Dad, or blah, blah, blah. And then we teach them about how taxation works on Halloween night. It's like, can't you just even if you do take the candy from them, you take some of it because you don't want them to have it all, which I think is lame.
Yeah.
Oh, I do that.
You do, yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're young, but
they're young and they don't know. Like, I get why you would take some for whatever reason, but then to give them a lesson about taxation on Halloween night while they're still in their costumes.
Yeah, like they're having fun. Like let it womp.
What is the point of it? There are other opportunities to do that.
Right, and that's not even the real lesson on taxation. If you're going to do it, tell them I'm taking 30 or 40% of what you've gotten here, and I'm going to take it and give it to some kids who didn't, have enough energy to go trick or treat for themselves.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the real lesson in taxation.
Yeah.
The true lesson that should be taught. But people that are doing this are not giving that lesson.
No.
That are posting it for TikTok and things like that. They are not giving the truth about
Those
taxes.
poor kids.
I know.
Let them be kids.
I just think it's so lame.
Yeah. But we don't even give candy at Halloween.
What do you?
We give dental floss.
Oh.
You're that house?
Yeah. And they think that I'm a dentist because I give toothbrushes and dental floss.
So that's why you do it. You want them to think you're a dentist. No. It's terrible.
I know TJ and Jody, you're not going to get any trick-or-treaters this year. Because the last kid is now, he's got a mustache, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. And Mason lives next door.
Yeah. Lindsay, do you get trick-or-treaters?
We do. Yeah.
Do you buy the good candy?
Oh yeah.
You don't try to give them the junky, not as good stuff.
No, I get them, but I don't do full size. Some of my neighbors do full size bars. We don't got it like that. Okay, I'm not getting 200 full size bars.
That's awesome though.
Yeah, that is cool.
Who handles the trick or treaters? And you have to take your kids out trick or treating. Who handles the trick or treaters?
Well, my kid, since they're so young, we only go to 3 or 4 houses, so we're home by. Their bedtime's 7:30, so we're home early. But in the future, I don't know. We're not gonna be home because.
Well, that's one of those where you leave it out and trust them to take, one each or whatever.
And they never do.
Well, I don't know. You set up a camera.
Oh.
Yeah,
get those little.
But you can talk. I'm saying talk to it talk to the camera from your phone on an app. You see them while you're out trick or treating. Just yell at them and say, "One only, please."
One only.
Hey, fatso.
I'm watching you.
I think my parents split it up. My dad was always the person that took us out to get the candy while my mom stayed back. And then I think one year they switched, but my dad, that was a perfect example. My dad was not going to be overly friendly to little kids. He's just not a warm, fuzzy kind of guy. Yeah. So it made sense that my mom stayed home. But yeah.
Neither one of my parents ever went out trick or treating with us.
Really?
Yeah.
You just went by yourself?
Yeah. With a group of friends and stuff.
Yeah.
And armed.
Yeah. Everybody was.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. It's now easier than ever at the homepage. TJRiggins.com. Add it to your phone's home screen today. It's now easier than ever at the homepage. TJRiggins.com. The new TJ and Riggins Show gallery button with the pictures, videos, and links you're hearing us talk about on the show. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Hey, it's TJ, and I am not going to be playing golf November 11th at Northstone Country Club in Huntersville for our golf tournament, but I am going to be there to thank you for your support of Peyton's Promise, our charity, and what we're doing to help with Hurricane Helene relief. Get signed up today at tjriggins.com/golf. That's tjriggins.com/golf. Hey, it's TJ, and we were hanging out the other night at our new favorite place, Blackfin Ameripub in Ballantyne, and I figured out that's where I'm going to be watching the ball games this year. That's right. They have about 40 TVs showing all of the games on Saturdays, the college games, and their official Ohio State Buckeyes bar. You don't want to miss that if you're a Buckeyes fan as well as a Packers fan or a Panthers fan. They got it all. Not to mention some of the best food that I have had in a long, long time. You're looking for a great time? Go to Blackfin Ameripub in Ballantyne. Check it out at acetj.com/Blackfin.
The charity Peyton's Promise would not be possible without great sponsors. Great sponsors like Jewelers on Main, located in downtown Mooresville. Go to tjriggins.com/jewel to find out more about Jewelers on Main. Again, that's tjriggins.com/jewel.
Available whenever you want it on the TJ and Riggins app. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
So, looks like Halloween may be canceled in Denver, Colorado. Sadness. They're saying that the weather is predicted to be too cold for ladies to wear their skimpy costumes.
Oh no!
Yeah, because you know the old trope, the old saw that women just want to dress all risque and everything on Halloween. Well, they're saying that the temperatures are going to be down in the 20s in Denver, so they're going to have to cover up a little bit.
Gotta wear your jackets, ladies.
I feel like it's always too cold in Denver for most things. I don't know why. I just picture the Rocky Mountains or something.
And I don't picture women in Denver like making a big deal out of having a slutty costume on.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, you
Same.
deal with the pain.
Or I'm just saying that they're probably, I don't picture Denver women being like that. I picture them just being like, walking around in, hiking boots and eating granola and stuff because they're living there in the Rocky Mountains.
Yeah. Hike.
But maybe that's why they want to, is because they never get the opportunity to dress like that. Or be
that's
that
true.
Way.
I'm gonna be a hot hiker.
But if you're a guy and it's kind of cold wherever you are on Halloween, and your wife or girlfriend will wear a skimpy costume, then she should definitely be able to eat outside during the fall at a restaurant when you want to eat outside and she doesn't. But in the summer, you're too hot, but she wants to eat outside. I mean, if they can brave the cold, for the sake of their, risque Halloween costume, they should be just fine sitting out, watching a ball game and eating a burger on the patio in the crisp fall air.
Sure. Give and take.
I feel like this took a very personal turn, TJ. I feel like you might have some.
Not really, because my wife would never, ever, if she were planning on wearing something that was skimpy, which she would never do that, but if she did, there's no way she would say, it's going to be freezing, but I'm going to do it. There's no way. She'd say, I got to find something else to wear because I'm not going to be out there freezing.
No.
I'm not going to be freezing.
Has she ever worn that skimpy?
No.
I didn't think so.
Not since I've known her.
Yeah.
31 years.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
Would that freak you out if you found out that she had worn one before you met her?
No. I mean, she's from Louisiana.
Whatever that means. What does that mean?
So,
Yeah. All women are a little fun, if you know what I'm saying.
Good time girl?
Yeah.
and I think in your younger years,
Well, we actually officially met at a Halloween party, remember, at a club.
That's right.
And she was dressed in a really slutty costume, Raggedy Ann, like original Raggedy Ann with the bloomers and the and the,
Sexy.
the striped socks and the collar up to her chin and the whole thing.
Yeah.
That
Yarn
was an interesting
wig.
choice to go to a club as Raggedy Ann. Like you would have thought, like the natural thing would have been like Hot Witch or Sexy Bat
Or
something.
nurse or something.
Yeah. It is funny.
No, she's never been that interested in that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's why we love her.
I'm not over the moon about it.
Yeah, he wants to see something.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to hear the new TJ and Riggins shows, archives, podcasts, watch the show, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
The TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show is brought to you by Richard Toccato Companies, expert and trusted mortgage broker servicing North and South Carolina since 1999. It's a free 5-minute phone call away, 704-800-4719, or log on to homewithrichard.com. That's homewithrichard.com.
Point and stare at TJ and Riggins anytime you want on YouTube. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
I forgot to mention this the other day. We had a guest in 2 weeks ago. Her name is Amanda Riggin. No relation to me. It's just a weird coincidence. Her name is also Riggin. But she was telling us while she was here that one of her favorite things to do is to DoorDash the cinnamon rolls from Cece's Pizza. And that just that blew my mind. I'm like, I'm sure they're good, but if you gave me 100 things I would want to DoorDash, the cinnamon rolls from Cece's wouldn't even make the list. I mean, I don't know. It's just so bizarre. But she said she did it all the time. And not only did she get those DoorDash to her, she would call the Cece's and ask them to not overcook them. She said, I like everything medium rare, is the way I believe she described it. So she places this specialty and Cece's, if you've never been, it's a pizza buffet. So they've got, dessert pizzas, and she just DoorDashes the cinnamon rolls. No pizza. The other day, she texts me, and it says, it's a picture of the cinnamon rolls from Cece's. And she said, this pan did not turn out nicely. And I said, oh, did they overcook them? Because she had been saying, I like them, medium rare. And she said, I legit didn't eat them. What's worse is I always feel stupid in calling and asking them not to burn them. And she's in Disney. And she said she had to go down an alley to call because it was so loud there where she was. So she called
Had somebody else do it. Her friend do it.
From a different state, call her local Cece's, because I guess she's like a traditional millennial, freaked out to get on the phone.
Yeah.
What? I mean, the special request is beyond
But
reason.
She doesn't seem like she's ever had. She didn't talk like she had a problem, talking to him the other day. She said she puts in the order and calls him immediately and goes, "Hey, this is Amanda. I just ordered cinnamon rolls to be DoorDash. Don't burn them, please."
Yeah.
And I find that odd because it is only a buffet, right?
Yeah.
So do you
I
get...
think you can get it to go, though. You can
Oh,
order it to
okay.
go, yeah.
Because I'm like, they're making these for the buffet, so why are they going to be, okay, this one lady wants...
Yeah, you can order to go, or you
Okay.
can even order from a menu there if you want.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nobody ever does.
Clearly, I haven't been to CC's.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I hate that the millennials have been, trapped under this can't get on the phone thing, because it's just so bizarre.
Do they have a text number?
Yeah, can I text him? And Tech D Rob is one of those people. He said if they don't have an app, he's not going to go through the line to order.
Most places, yeah.
He's not going to get on the phone, certainly.
It's crazy. I only want to call. And y'all hate that.
No, I don't.
You don't?
I like talking on the phone.
So if I need someone to call somewhere, I can text you and have you do it?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
I'll use the phone. I would rather get to the point, talk to you in person, verify. I mean, sometimes you need it written out, but
It takes less time to get on the phone than it does to think about something, and then the intent gets lost in a text message. And
yeah,
it just doesn't work.
Right, the tone. You think,
Yeah.
are they mad? Are they not? Yeah, too much to figure out.
Yeah. So
Yeah, our manager Adam won't text message very much at all. He thinks it's unprofessional. So he's sending mimeographs and things like that.
Yeah, it might be good for him, though. The way he writes emails, it's probably good to just get on the phone.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to hear the new TJ and Riggins shows, archives, podcasts, watch the show, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Hey, it's TJ, and we were hanging out the other night at our new favorite place, Blackfin Ameripub in Ballantyne, and I figured out that's where I'm going to be watching the ball games this year. That's right. They have about 40 TVs showing all of the games on Saturdays, the college games, and their official Ohio State Buckeyes bar. You don't want to miss that if you're a Buckeyes fan as well as a Packers fan or a Panthers fan. They got it all. Not to mention some of the best food that I have had in a long, long time. You're looking for a great time? Go to Blackfin Ameripub in Ballantyne. Check it out at acetj.com/Blackfin.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. Click the deals button to get all our exclusive best deals anywhere from all of the TJ and Riggins show partners. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
The TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show is brought to you by Richard Toccato Companies, expert and trusted mortgage broker servicing North and South Carolina since 1999. It's a free 5-minute phone call away, 704-800-4719, or log on to homewithrichard.com. That's homewithrichard.com.
This is the TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show.
So, Riggins, you're a pet parent. Is that what you call yourself, a pet parent?
I do not.
Good. But you are your fur baby's daddy.
I don't say that either.
Oh, I love that one.
I don't.
Bring it to daddy. I just can't even picture you doing that.
No, I hate the word daddy in general, but
Yeah.
I love my dog. I'm a dog owner.
Yeah.
I own him.
Right. It's your property.
Let's not get
'cause
it.
You paid for him and the whole thing.
And I tell him all the time.
Do you think there are any pets that people have that they shouldn't be allowed to have? Like, there's a big list of things that I don't think people ought to be able to possess as, exotic pets or whatever.
Yeah, a lot of those. The lions, tigers, bears, oh my, panthers, the big cats, I think for the most part. Monkeys, I'm not crazy about people owning monkeys.
Yeah.
I don't.
Now, what is it because of the danger that they present to innocent society?
Yes.
Or because of the it's bad for the animal?
No, it's mostly that they're dangerous, and not necessarily to the owners, but to the people that come in contact with the owners who own the pets.
Right.
That's typically what
That's
happens.
me too. So you got some kind of, because you're a weirdo, you want some kind of crazy kind of pet, and then you're putting everybody else in danger.
Yeah.
What about a kangaroo? Do you think people should be able to have a kangaroo as a pet?
No,
No.
I don't think so.
Why? Because they know how to fight.
They know how to fight.
And they're so cute with the
They're
little
cute.
pouches.
I don't know. I haven't thought about that one deeply, but my first instinct is to go, no, you can't have a kangaroo. Sorry.
Right.
Yeah.
No, we got plenty of dogs that need to go to loving homes. You don't need a kangaroo. Sorry.
But the reason I ask is they just found an escaped kangaroo. It was somebody's pet in Durango, Colorado, and they returned it. But when you see that, well, how can you have a kangaroo as a pet? I guess, does it stay in the house, or do you build a special, like a structure for it in the yard? Is it on a farm, or is it in the city? If I saw somebody walking a kangaroo on a leash in the city, I would freak out.
Oh, heck yeah.
Just hopping down the road.
And the cops, they have one of those like leashes, with the ring on it when they're catching an animal. And she's like, do I even need this? And the other cop was like, yeah, that's not going to help us at all. Just probably use your hands or something and just like bear hug it. I mean, they didn't know what to do. I mean, because they probably haven't been trained for that.
Yeah, and they don't carry trank darts.
Yeah.
In their regular cop cars. That's what you would have to do, I would think, if you did it right. Why couldn't they just stun them?
Yeah, tase them.
Yeah.
Those things are strong. You see them, they're built like dudes.
I heard they're kind of mean too.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
And they eat them in Australia.
Oh, I don't like to hear that. I've heard that.
Because
but
that's their national animal. It'd be like us sitting down for a fried bald eagle dinner.
Oh,
Can you imagine?
Terrible.
no.
But they have way more kangaroos in Australia than we have bald eagles over here, and they
Yeah.
become a menace.
I think they said 3-1
Yeah,
kangaroos to people.
Oh, wow.
It's something crazy.
They're taking over.
I would eat it.
You would-
I'd try it. Yeah, depends on how it's cooked, but pretty much anyway. You know, put some gravy on it, be like a steak.
Would it though?
Yeah. You know what you're eating, though.
To get a kangaroo over here, you'd have to smuggle it, right? Like they're not indigenous to you, right?
No, they're
I
not.
don't think so.
They don't have them in Detroit.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Click the deals button to get all our exclusive best deals anywhere from all of the TJ and Riggins show partners. Add it to your phone's home screen today. It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. A TJ Riggins Prime button to get to invitations, links, and all the great Prime Plus exclusive content. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
These are the painless stiletto heels you've been hearing me talk about from Protégé, and yes, I said painless because they are. And they also come beautifully packaged in this box. You get a shoe bag as well. You get 2 extra straps. And so basically you're getting 3 pairs of shoes because they all look different. So then you buckle it to however you want and hook it on. So no more hassling with the buckle once you get it on. So go to tjriggins.com/shoes, promo code TJ for 30% off.
Our friend Richard Toccato, the Richard Toccato Companies, is here. 704-800-4719. So what's up with the feds?
The feds have lowered the rate at more than we thought they would. So that means it's a time to refinance your home. Get out of your high mortgage rate that you received over the past few years when you bought a house. We'll do a rate and term. It's very simple, very inexpensive, and you won't even have to have a house payment until 2025.
It's crazy. So call them today, 704-800-4719 or homewithrichard.com for the Richard Toccato Companies.
Richard Toccato Companies, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
The charity Peyton's Promise would not be possible without great sponsors. Great sponsors like the Temple Team at Keller Williams. Find out more about the Temple Team at tjriggins.com/Temple Team. It's the Temple Team at Keller Williams.
The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Happy Halloween.
Hey.
TJ,
Yeah.
is this your Halloween costume?
Yeah, I'm a coal miner.
Oh,
Yeah.
I get it now.
You see? So I've got a headlamp on. So that's what a coal miner wears, is a headlamp.
Yeah, okay.
Although they usually don't wear LSU trucker hats. They
Yeah.
have hard hats that go with them. But if you're watching on the camera, you can't tell. It just looks like I'm wearing a coal miner's hat with a light on it.
That's true.
No one will know.
Right.
Yeah, look at that. All right, go
Will
check
that be
out.
distracting to the rest of y'all for the whole morning?
Yeah, it's right in my face.
At least we do know when he's talking to us.
I thought you were supposed to be quiet, Rob. You're going to get that. Right there.
that's how I know
you
you're
want the
talking.
spotlight. You want the spotlight. You got it. Right.
I feel like this is what a criminal sees right before he gets arrested in the woods.
I wish Rob were wearing transition lenses right now. They'd be dark.
Yeah, he'd be all purple. So the New York Post has the headline all over. The World Series is over. The Los Angeles Dodgers are the World Series champions, defeating the New York Yankees. I think it was 7-6 last night, and New York Yankees fans are just devastated. They waited 15 years to.
Because they were ahead 5-0, and then they started making a bunch of errors, and then the Dodgers got up on them. They fell apart, basically. They crashed and burned in that dirty, disgusting, crime-ridden city. So now the Los Dodgers can go as World Series champions back to their dirty, crime-ridden city.
You can stay or you can go. It doesn't really matter. So, yeah, Yankees and Dodgers, all the top trending topics today. It is Halloween, as DJ. I love that you're getting into the Halloween spirit by bringing in a costume. I will say that.
Well, I just saw it in my truck because I was using it the other day on something. And I said, you know what? Right as I pulled in, I said, that would be a good Halloween costume.
Just
a coal miner.
Yeah.
And if I brought my daughter in here, you know what she would be? A coal miner's daughter. See?
Look at that. I saw her costume. She had a pretty good costume. She was Snooki.
Yeah.
From Jersey Shore. I like it. Pop culture related, but
Yeah. Oh, I didn't tell you this though. So her guy friend that went with her, she made him dress like Mike the Situation.
yeah, I saw him too.
And Mike the Situation, the real one, commented on it and reposted it on his stuff and everything.
No way.
Yeah, Lainey was freaking out.
That's awesome. You know, your costume's a hit. So we're going to be seeing those all over social media today. And speaking of Halloween costumes, Macaulay Culkin trending this morning.
I know.
He dressed up as Joe Burrow.
Right.
And there is a striking resemblance. So, I mean, they did a pretty good job. He looks a lot like him. So happy Halloween.
Good for Macaulay Culkin. Glad to see he's not home alone on Halloween. All right, so we've been telling you all week that we had a big surprise announcement that would be here today, and it would be coming from a surprise guest, a surprise person. And if you're watching the video of us on the YouTubes and all, you see that there is an empty chair on the screen. Well, that empty chair will be filled, or at least partially filled, with our special guest making the big announcement. Coming up. Hold on. Wait. Coming up next.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. It's now easier than ever at the homepage. TJRiggins.com. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Attention veterans. Hi, I'm Richard Accato. I'm a proud veteran just like you. I recently helped one of our fellow veterans refinance their home. They got money out to fix up their backyard and build a fancy deck. And we still saved this guy $467 a month. With the rates coming down, you need to call me today at 704-800-4719 or log on to homewithrichard.com. It's a free 5-minute phone call. Zero risk, no money up front, no money out of your pocket. Close, make your next payment 25.
Richard Takata Companies, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
Available whenever you want it on the TJ and Riggins app. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Okay, so we have the big announcement. We have the super special surprise guest to make the announcement. So the empty chair is about to be filled with the super special guest. If guest would get out of her phone for a second and walk over to the chair, assume the position in front of the microphone. And if you're watching on the YouTubes, you can see that it is Alexis.
Hey.
Hi, guys.
Alexis.
What's up?
In her best Halloween costume.
Yep.
No, I think that's her hair for real. Long, straight purple hair. I mean, she let her true Salvadorian roots shine.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Okay, so Alexis is here because we have something very special that we do every year, and this year, for some reason, she is in charge of it.
Yes, she is. She actually has she told me something really funny when she said she was in charge of it. She goes, because I know you and TJ are not going to be able to handle it. I said, well, that's true.
Yeah. And so Alexis was on our show for a few years, and then how long have you been gone and got married and all of that?
About 6 to 7 months, I think.
So not quite 8 years that Lindsay was gone and then came back.
Yeah,
so
a little different.
You didn't even make it a year.
Yeah, here I am.
All right, so it's today is the 31st, and when Halloween's over, that means that we will start taking nominations for Breaking and Entering Christmas, where we break into someone's house who's fallen on hard times this year, and while they're gone, we leave everything they could want in a dream Christmas, gifts and food and all that. Now, Alexis, you've been part of this over the last couple of years, and it touched your heart.
Oh, I loved it.
And that's why you were willing to come back and head it up this year.
Right. And I mean, I grew up listening to Breaking and Entering Christmas every year when I listened to the show a long time ago. And I just was like, it has to go perfect this year. And I don't know how I feel about you guys. And the kids deserve the best,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Riggins and I are not really hands-on with those kinds of things.
Yeah. You guys are great at other things.
Yeah, we're funny.
Yeah,
we're funny.
yeah, you guys are the funny guys,
It's different.
We needed it to make sure for it to go perfect. So
Yeah.
I came in.
And she's got a lot of background. She's got event planning under her belt, and she knows how to do these large scale things. So I think it's a perfect match, actually.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter to me whether it's perfect or not, as long as I don't have to do it.
Yeah, right.
No, I'm just kidding. We wouldn't trust that to just anybody. We'd rather not do it than do it wrong,
That's true.
I don't want to do it wrong.
Yeah. So the process is really easy. There's a post up now, tjriggins.com/Christmas to nominate a family. We're going to give you a couple weeks to nominate a family in need. And remember to don't tell them,
Oh, yeah, it's a secret because they can't ever know where it came from. We don't say, oh, look, this is all from, the TJ and Riggins radio family and all that. They just come home and it's magic and it's there. They never know where it came from.
Magic.
Yeah, so you'll have a few weeks to nominate a family. tjriggins.com/Christmas. Even if you don't know a family, make sure you go over to our social media pages and share the post in case some of your followers or friends have a family they know that might be struggling this holiday season.
Oh, that's so good, Riggins.
Thank you.
Good idea.
Thank you.
Good idea.
Thank you.
All right, so we're going to catch up with Alexis and see what she's been doing, since she's been gone and in jail. So that's coming up next.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to hear the new TJ and Riggins shows, archives, podcasts, watch the show, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Lily and Grace is an incredible boutique in Mooresville, North Carolina that was built from a lifetime of experience in the interior design and home renovation businesses. Beautiful furniture and interior design elements ready to tell your home's story. Lily and Grace offers a wide range of products that can be customized to accommodate every corner of your home. They truly create pieces of art, and we are so proud to be working with them. Learn more at lilyandgrace.com. That's lilyandgrace.com.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. A button to our new 24/7 stream specifically created for the Carolinas. Get exclusive content, deals, and more, plus the show. New each weekday at 7 a.m. Eastern. It's a new thing. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Every Monday, there's a fresh new episode of the TJ and Jody House podcast starring TJ and his wife, Jody. It's a look inside their lives, and you don't want to miss it. It's all brought to you by Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Go to tjriggins.com/mattress for more information. That's tjriggins.com/mattress.
Point and stare at TJ and Riggins anytime you want on YouTube. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
All right, a lot of people say it's spooky season, but I don't think so. I think it's old girl returns to the show season.
Yeah.
First Lindsay and now this Alexis character. I had forgotten all about her.
Yeah.
Alexis, I forgot. It's like, oh, I remember you.
Already. That was fast.
Right. Out of sight, out of mind,
Now you see me, now you don't, now you see me.
So Alexis is going to be doing some important stuff for us, like breaking and entering Christmas. She's heading that up, and some other things with our charity efforts and whatnot. But that Adam did it to us again. Our manager Adam. See, he lives in New York. He's a New York fella, and everything is boom, boom, boom. If it's on a list, it's taken care of. He's the opposite of what I am, which is what we need. So, Alexis, we've been talking about, how we were making this, like you said, even I didn't know that I was making an announcement or anything, but we've been promoting it all week. A special announcement from a special guest and all of this. And Adam, in his famous press releases, puts out a press release yesterday. And then by the time we say, here's our special guest, everybody already knew it because they'd already been sending us messages going, oh, I'm glad Alexis is back.
Yeah.
You better love him, man.
Yeah, he's excited.
But I mean, that makes us look like fools.
I know.
He makes us look like fools. Because there's nothing more of a letdown than when you tell somebody that you're excited because you have this information and you're going to let them in on it, and you tell them, and then all of a sudden they go, I know.
I already knew that.
Been knowing that.
Yeah. But it's a press release. Only people that read the trades, the insider business. So I guess somebody just found it on Google.
Do they get emailed out or something though?
Yeah,
I don't think so. Oh.
I think they
probably.
do.
Yeah,
I'm sure he emails them out.
Yeah,
it's Adam.
One of his important, databases. He has a bunch of different databases.
He's like, the way I look at it, everyone's press. Your press, your press, everyone's press. You're getting a press release,
which is fine. I know that it's great that people get that information and all, but we need to next time just say, well, we're not going to promote that we have a big announcement on the air.
Right.
We'll just say, hey, as you probably know, Alexis is back and she's going to be doing Breaking and Entering Christmas.
Or tell him to send it the day after.
Well, there's something on his end that's dealing with that kind of stuff that I think it's better to get it I don't know. I just, giving the grace to something I don't understand.
Yeah.
It's like on his end, he's doing something that I don't get, which is what he does on his end. If I got what he does, I wouldn't need to have him in my life.
Exactly.
I could just,
Yeah.
Lord, can you imagine what the company would be like?
Oh my God.
Heavens. Gracious. We'd be going into default every day because TJ wouldn't be paying the bills. And
the lights would go out one day.
They would shut off the lights and the water.
Yeah.
He forgot his password to log in to pay the bill.
Yeah. Yes. 100%.
Sometimes I still forget the combination to the door. This door that I use every day.
It's not surprising.
Okay, I got something about my wife coming up next.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. A new call and text the show option where you can send us a text or leave us a voicemail, which we may even use on the show. Add it to your phone's home screen today. It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. The new TJ and Riggins Show gallery button with the pictures, videos, and links you're hearing us talk about on the show. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Hey, it's TJ, and I am not going to be playing golf November 11th at Northstone Country Club in Huntersville for our golf tournament, but I am going to be there to thank you for your support of Peyton's Promise, our charity, and what we're doing to help with Hurricane Helene relief. Get signed up today at tjriggins.com/golf. That's tjriggins.com/golf.
Hey, it's TJ, and we were hanging out the other night at our new favorite place, Blackfin AmeriPub in Ballantyne, and I figured out that's where I'm going to be watching the ball games this year. That's right. They have about 40 TVs showing all of the games on Saturdays, the college games, and their official Ohio State Buckeyes bar. You don't want to miss that if you're a Buckeyes fan as well as a Packers fan or a Panthers fan. They got it all. Not to mention some of the best food that I have had in a long, long time. You're looking for a great time? Go to Blackfin AmeriPub in Ballantyne. Check it out at acetj.com/Blackfin.
The charity Peyton's Promise would not be possible without great sponsors. Great sponsors like Jewelers on Main, located in downtown Mooresville. Go to tjriggins.com/jewel to find out more about Jewelers on Main. Again, that's tjriggins.com/jewel.
This is the TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show.
Yeah. So Alexis is here. She'll be in and out time to time, doing whatever. Adam told her it would be 1 hour every day it takes us to do the whole show. 1 hour.
That's it.
That's our manager, Adam, and it's not true. He may be thinking of somebody else that he works with, some other show that he works with.
I already feel bamboozled.
Hoodwinked.
Yeah. Because it's only an hour.
Okay, here's what happened at my house this morning. I was starving, which I am I love breakfast. It's a big thing, but I didn't feel like cooking eggs and turkey bacon and all of that. And my wife she bought yesterday some limited edition Special K pumpkin cereal.
All right.
So that's what I had. Now, anybody that knows stories about my wife, she is not good with people taking her things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I left her this note, sweet note, for her to find when she wakes up. Dearest Jody, I feel great shame in having to admit this, but I ate some of your new pumpkin cereal this morning. I would not have taken the liberty had I not been so very hungry. Please accept this cash payment of my last $2 as reimbursement. At this point, all I can do is beg for your forgiveness for violating your trust and personal space. I love you, my treasure. Have a blessed day.
You're so annoying.
It's
so annoying.
And see, there's the $2.
Or you actually left the money there.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's a full written out note. I
I'm
cannot.
so sorry.
I was so hungry.
I was so hungry.
Because she'd be like, you better stay out of my cereal. Why are you eating my cereal?
I believe that. No doubt about it.
Get your own.
Yeah. Would she notice that a little bit was gone? I mean,
Well, because it was the first. I opened it. I opened it.
Oh, yeah. That was gutsy.
I was, look, I'm a starving child.
I love teachers like, I was so busy yesterday. Now I know what you're busy with. You're right. Stupid nonsense.
Because it took me a while. I had to get the right wording.
You laid out the $2 taking pictures and the whole thing.
I bet that cereal's limited time too. So
Yeah, it is. That's what it's a limited edition.
Yeah.
Probably worth more than $2.
I had one little bowl of it.
Ooh.
How dare you?
But it was hers. That's the thing.
It's hers.
Especially food.
Yeah.
She doesn't like sharing food unless, she offers it first.
Yeah.
Which is rare.
And people are going to ask again, what was the name of the cereal?
Special K pumpkin, limited edition pumpkin cereal.
Girl. All right.
Yeah.
Special pumpkin.
But, I'm one of those people that cereal, pretty much of any kind, is a treat.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we got cereal.
Yeah. Because it's poison, TJ.
I know.
They're giving you poison.
Yeah. I'm addicted.
Yeah.
I'm addicted to Special K pumpkin cereal.
Hey, y'all. It's fall, y'all.
Hello, friends. All right. So, what is it? Trending coming up?
Yeah, Now Trending coming up next.
You sure?
Positive.
Okay.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Click the deals button to get all our exclusive best deals anywhere from all of the TJ and Riggins show partners. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Hey, Richard Ducato here. Call 704-800-4719 or log on to homewithrichard.com. Great news. The Fed has dropped the rates, and now is the perfect time to save big with a streamlined refinance from Richard Ducato. Imagine lowering your mortgage, and it doesn't cost you anything up front. Zero. There's no risk to it. Call 704-800-4719 or log on to homewithrichard.com and take advantage of the Fed dropping the rate. It's a free 5-minute phone call.
Richard Calotren Companies, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.